Studying the destruction of a major landmark in London, Ontario, Canada. Studying the destruction of the LPH, Highbury Hilton, the London Psychiatric Hospital. It's already been demolished on one side, so destruction comes in various forms, obviously. Yeah. Sometimes people stay in the building while it's still standing, but nevertheless, while it's supposedly unoccupied. But anyways, yeah. So the government decides to close down the hospital for purposes of saving money, but now they have many more problems going on, So closing down this hospital really didn't help progress. It made things worse. So why did they do it? Why didn't they talk about it and say, is this really a rational idea to close down this hospital and let London, Ontario's occupants completely annihilate the building? Was that really rational? What was the point ultimately, voraciously, in doing something so utterly stupid? It led to chaos. Really, it did. The streets are filled with psychopaths that need to be in the psychiatric hospital. I'm not kidding you. The streets of London, people are camping everywhere on the streets, wandering around, talking to themselves, acting crazy. Well, have a look then if you don't believe me. It's happening everywhere. Downtown London is a chaotic situation because of the fact that they closed down this necessary hospital. And then the government claims that they're doing it to save money. They weren't doing it to save money. They're doing it to test the inhabitants. The government is twisted to see how the inhabitants of London and Canada will react if they close down necessary psychiatric institutions. Because clearly people needed this hospital and they had nowhere to go. So why did they close down the hospital then? See, something doesn't add up. The only thing that it adds up in that capacity of the word is Psalm 149, verse 5-9. In connection to this concept, exactly. There's no doubt that's the only rational answer. So they're tearing down the hospital, are they? They're tearing the whole thing down? Really? That's just crazy. This hospital was a necessity for people. Have you seen downtown London? It's crazy. Yeah. London downtown is a loony bin because people don't have a place to go. This was a hospital where they could go and be taken care of. So the government is very irrational. So this side is still standing, but I've been told they're going to tear it down soon. So this is tearing down, and not only that, this is tearing down a monument, a landmark, a famous landmark that they did no true diagnosis of. You know what I'm saying? Or they did no true documentary on, which is truly crazy. Why wouldn't they do a documentary on it?
Surely he must be dead by now. Don't underestimate the Force. The Jedi are extinct, the farthest gone out of the universe. You, my friend, all that's left of their religion. Yes. We have an emergency alert.
Don't exactly have my flashlight, so I can't go far. I think this is G-Wing? But still, look how much the hospital's been destroyed since it was torn, since it closed down. It's just ridiculous. And the whole hospital destroyed. Floods everywhere. Feral cats running around wild. A feral cat charged at me in the hospital area. That's just insanity. When a feral cat charges at you, a wild, supposedly domesticated cat. Cats are supposed to be domesticated in society. This cat wasn't. It was freaking nuts. So, whatever. Barely see in the hallway, but see where the hallway goes. Yeah. Some lights up there. See if we can't get a window out here. Is this door open? Okay, so. Okay, so. See if we can get an angle. Oh. Don't see my bike, so. Maybe somebody stole it, but whatever. So that's the way it is. Oh, that's a nice hallway. So. Anyways. That's the way it goes. Tear down necessary hospitals for the sake of total stupidity. You know? See how far we can go down this hallway. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, bit of water. So I can go much further. I'm not going to waste my time now. They're tearing down a necessary hospital. It's sad, you know. Okay, so there you go. Well, what do you have? Well, the back buildings seem to be standing still. Yeah.
I don't see any other way out.
Yeah. Close down progress. Ha-ha! All right. Close down progress and let the government of Canada do their corrupt things until Psalm 149 verse 5 to 9 comes to pass. Cool?